Hey guys, you're watching Cait Straight Up and I'm your host Caitlin, and today we're going to make something super easy yet super yummy that you can make for a party, for the Super Bowl, for game day, just for your kids for lunch, and if you're feeling like having a good snack on a Saturday. We are making ham and cheese crescent rolls, or if you want to be fancy, I see some other people calling them ham and cheese croissants. That's what we're doing today. You guys are going to love it. So this recipe has very few steps, very few ingredients, and that makes it perfect for any time that you're having a party. The best part, you get to start with some pre-made dough. You're just going to get an original Pillsbury crescent roll package, whatever you would call this, and you're good to go. You're going to want to spread them out onto a cutting board and kind of separate all the pieces so you have the individual triangles for your crescent roll. After that, we're going to add a nice little flavor to the inside of these rolls in our dough. I have a really cool mixture here in this bowl. It's a little bit of mustard powder, garlic powder, and onion powder. It's just going to give a little bit of flavor as if we added mustard inside of this without having the liquid. So just go ahead and sprinkle a tiny bit on each of your triangles before we add our ham and our cheese. So if anything looks clumpy, you could just take your spoon and kind of run it along your dough so that mixture kind of goes in there. And then it's time to add just a few other ingredients, and it's probably a good time to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Next step, I have some delicious honey ham, which I'm a honey ham girl. My mom always bought honey ham growing up in my lunchbox, but Virginia ham, boiled ham, any ham will do, as well as any cheese. I personally like provolone. I'm Italian. Ham and provolone, it's like the perfect marriage. It's like mac and cheese, peanut butter and jelly. It just seems to go so great together. But if you want American cheese or cheddar or Swiss, you really can experiment here and use whatever kind of cheese you like. So what we're going to do is add the thicker side to our ham, to the thick side of our crescent roll, and just kind of go ahead and do that. Now the fun part about this recipe is that it doesn't really matter if the ham sticks out a little bit. It actually is kind of fun and cool if the ham sticks out a little bit, so don't worry about fitting it perfectly onto your crescent. You just want to get it kind of right. If something looks way oversized, like this piece for this triangle, then go ahead and select a different one. One thing that I do is cut my full slice of deli ham in half, at least, so that I could get them rolled up into my crescent rolls. Next thing we're going to do is the same exact thing with our full slice of provolone. We're just going to cut it on in half and lay it on top of our crescent roll and ham, and just kind of lining it up. You know, I kind of look at what pieces I have and pick the best one for the puzzle. But go ahead and just put that provolone right on top of your ham, and then it's time for the next step. Now it's time to get our ham and cheese crescent rolls or croissants onto a pan. So I like to lay down a little bit of paper right over my pan because some of the cheese will melt out of these, so you don't want to be scrubbing your pan. We're saving time here. We're making a fast and quick and easy snack. We don't need melted cheese stuck on our sheet pan here. So go ahead and lay down a little bit of paper, and then you're going to start with the bigger end of your roll and just roll them up like you would a normal crescent. Make sure to secure it on the end, just like that, and then place it down onto your paper. So you're just going to keep doing the same thing for everyone. Try to make it look pretty, but we've never been perfect on Cait Straight Up, so I don't mind if it's not that good. But how hard is this? It couldn't really be any easier. Just make a nice tight roll and add it to your paper. So I actually like to roll mine and then whip this around to the bottom and then put this little skinny part that might kind of break loose. I like to put that face down on my pan. Some people try to get fancy with it up top, but let's face it, we don't want our roll opening up, so go ahead and put that side down. Now there's one more ingredient that I am going to add to my ham and cheese crescents, and I know that not everybody's doing this, and you're absolutely going to love it. I am going to add some everything spice seasoning blend to the top to make my crescents or my croissants taste like an everything bagel. I shocked you here. You don't even know what you're in for. This is going to be good. If you can get everything seasoning, you definitely have to try this. So what you're going to want to do is just sprinkle a little bit along the top of each crescent, and then they're ready for the oven. So my dad was out to lunch in New York City, and they had little hot dog weenies, cocktail weenies like everybody has, with everything seasoning on them, and he actually made them for us on Christmas. And I was like, I'm never making crescents again. without everything seasoning spice. I do have to give a shout out to one of my favorite wineries in Napa, the Cliff Family Winery. I got this awesome everything seasoning blend there, and I can't wait to go back in February and get some more because I am almost out. So once you have your everything spice on, if you are doing this step, you might just want to push it down into the top of your crescent, spread it out a little bit so that it's nice and evenly distributed. And then they're going into your 375-degree oven for 9 to 12 minutes, just like the crescent roll package says, and you're done. And there you have it. After those 9 to 12 minutes, when they're nice and golden brown, look at these freaking ham and cheese crescents. Do these not look freaking fabulous? I mean, I can't even tell you. I can't wait to eat one. They're gonna be absolutely phenomenal. I'm gonna dig in. I'm gonna try one. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Woo. Wow. The everything bagel seasoning, the cheese, the mustard. It's kind of hot, but really awesome. These are so good, so simple, really a perfect little snack for any kind of event or just a regular old day. Make sure to subscribe to Cait Straight Up for more recipes like this one every Tuesday. Sometimes we post on Thursdays or Sundays in between. We always try to honor requests, so get those in as well. And other than that, guys, I can't wait to see you next time. I can't wait to finish this crescent roll. This cheese, oh my God, I'm dying. I'm literally dying. I need to go. I literally need to go right now. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, guys.